This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Yen financial swear. And again.
Yeah.
Intern winning. Then I'm on phobia.
I the wrong way you be ana.
I the be instead of sitting no sisi as na for ya na babuno. I say ya be so na no sisi oh.
Now we think local cool. Wow. Match no man phone him say follow.
Sada me ma.
I feel we na gadola untimi nyina.
Me nim say difference 3 be there.
Sir.
Yes.
Opa ke ga je first half omo she 3. Obi pon fa bibia meto no front. Opa ke.
Sir.
Na manko.
So nim say we oji na go 3 alpha. Because the Italian sits and India. The phone or there.
What's so the good bag no we na ka. Okay, yen shasia.
Well, a high tense game and very usual in the finals of such competitions here and I'll be expected. Inter Milan clearly started the game as underdogs, but on the third play, much less Manchester City and you overwhelming, just like in Ipa Bebre at Auto. And to look at the arrangements on the field of play, making sure say almost set it up like how they set up. Making sure say all three midfield will try to neutralize Nikola Beretta and then Abrantia Fede Massimo Brozovic. Into Brozovic for Kevin De Bruyne, Nikola Beretta for Ikungo Dogan, Chaka Kanoglu for Rodri. But in the 4th minute, and Bernardo Silva J Bobby from the right, and Edris General or Kelly Bono be any Mr. Bonashe, but Bonentimi and Tottenham far pono. And Kevin De Bruyne came strongly in the 24th minute, and also in your shot to be a no be enemy say a trademark shot by an also and Timia or by it all. Inter warm self into the game and making sure say the City starting game on Munyanesa into clearly said the City midfield now enemy so dominant and we're struggling. Into John Stones was the constant spare in midfield and now say Obetimia rising to the occasion by matching them because Chakanuglu there because of the defensive duties. Now also I them kakra and you know the full backs of the Inter Milan team say wing backs no sorry so mu ye adwuma enti o share the Marco on the left now mama no all can do a hell of time. Bernardo Silva drop out no I making sure say at least Obetimia close spaces on that particular line but still I'm working for them. But then Tabitimi take opportunity about Moody away, no, clearly was lacking. Jack Grealish on which is a stage in a song, and you know, or Jimbo now expected to be taking them phrase honor. On soon Timino the ball number, and at a point to which a pressure the City for so. Osha Edison, very usual with his passing drills. Ne do baby, or Bobo on Clinton in the passo, and teacher born a busy Nicola Beretta sono. No be any himself little bit me a Bobo Nessinati, and a 1 team amo. And both teams now try to manage the game in the first half. I'm making sure say the few chances a bebe muna bomari, but Obien who team the ball eto at them. Unana Edison for me in the first half. O share Lautaro Martinez ball no, and the quite fast so close to space now. Lautaro very usual, only player or reliable, and it's the reason why the World Cup Olusu the spot to Abrante IFN Julian Alvarez. Lautaro ball no na Genoa. Pep Guardiola. You know, Musika no homogeneous Franco Naroba na oka omudi omoje. Pressure done so and the pressure kitwa. And clearly any move be Inter baby who the gestures of Pep Guardiola. But in the second half, we improvise say make sure say at least I feel the red remove and get it closer to the ball. No one tries to take game to Inter Milan. And in the presence of Abrante and Phil Foden, a young player, time the born April no coach na me busa mo say coach ne be call for Bernardo Silva as number 10 no the matters about all right now because clearly now Bernardo Silva bobo ni nyina but say ball no kwan be fa so the ball na do at them and do 18 balls mo the numbers inside the area obi obetimi aye potent no wa shoot accuracy no na City ela kesa ade no but FIFA the bam who so be expand the game no e make sure create spaces within the Inter Milan backline and enya nwanwa say Manola Kanji through ball to Bernardo Silva cutting pass nearby and look at that placement from Rodri Cascante you know she baby abrantia na ne nan na the ball no she nipa na 18 balls no na she baby or the ball ne to ye it clearly tells you the technical quality as a player well who game ni so bebrebe but you know the ne here for City no abrantia ni team the ball ne to atrem and after this ball Inter Milan back game winning so well creating decent chances but Romelu Lukaku the culprit until me equalize and far more and Edison Morias from Bayern Munich game when he be seen obi who say why one person now rise to the occasion and at this stage we had that work from your goalkeepers unana tray folding the unana tray and the chances about team your friend Inter how Edison so tray say bonebody boss any keeping Manchester City in the game consecutively in their respective Air Champions League games in their quest to win the Champions League for the first time. And the last corner by in general, Interphone and Timia making use of the corner. Almost switchy play baby. Robin goes in mobile, Herrick Mkhitaryan mobile, but in all, it was Manchester City and general for me. City almost show quality at a point. I know more open, almost buy into the game, show a bit of character. But as I said, they were destined to win and Champions League in the sanity. Interphone and Timmy and almost two players or more anymore Lautaro, Romelu Lukaku, H say stage you know almost reliable and you cannot rely on them. And at the end of it all, Manchester City winning the Champions League and almost fight from 2008 normally Robino say almost in the year the face of Manchester City under Marquinhos. Almost kofa Joe, almost kofa Ilano Blume, Ireland Mobile, company more available. Richard Down boy, but you know, for years, over 1.2 billion spent under Pep Guardiola. Finally, you know, the Champions League, and clearly they deserve it. Maybe I am a catcher as a Franco Cementias as the man of the match, my Rodri. And I say, "O decide the game." Now I'm saying, "Descend to decide the game." Because baller John Stones, ne Bernardo Silva born inside, and John Stones especially in the midfield of City, he was the only survivor. He played so well, and Edison saves our year, no, and the keep City will game him. You know, Ellen Haaland Ballon d'Or, Master Samadhi, Onruho, Dabi, Onruho, Anthony Boas, only been count. Ni go to the washer, but Ballon d'Or now me born in the count, Master Samadhi, you know, Onruho, but Dabi,
11 on row.
Dabi Dabi. Semi final, me want to me, I'm a fan, and I about 18, Dabi, you know, Onruho.
I see.
Semi final, semi final, me want to me, I'm finals na Nike about 18 first half na Nike about 80 you know onye bi nka ho
22 years
yes onye bi
or
nka
more years
yes or years be onye bi nka because top player there stage is saying you quality no and na Lautaro Martinez and ebonu dia ebeja no but in all City deserve their trophy and they know clearly were for it. Pep Guardiola and then the charges na so I
don't understand people who claim they were expecting Man City to run over Inter Milan. In recent UEFA Champions League finals, none of the games have been dominated by one side. Last 3 seasons, the UEFA Champions League final has been won by a single goal. A lot of people are making biased analysis because Man City didn't win by 3 or more goals. Kofi and Ediwe Free Kaswa Abrain. Yenshawa. Before they require that, sorry to know. Naro. Yeah.
Well, you know, first of all, I think that my Champions League final now you're expecting. The referee was super on the day. First of all, we had the atmosphere and everything, and they knew who can be how. But I think the referee really the match need to say the OD final and
yeah.
We had games be our expect to say be Obebona beam. He allowed the game to flow. I think it got to the second half of Baby Grandson or man the first yellow card.
Yeah.
We are not the free one.
No, and your kwase DNT nebema football. Amana kodi finals of World Cup.
That's right.
Ni hasamana be the finals of UEFA Champions League. And your kwase.
As a Chinese will prove
yes.
Diobetumaye from Poland, right?
Yes.
I think that
Tienka currently is the best referee in the world.
Oh, from the YED.
The YED.
He's the best. He's the best.
Unfortunately, your league in this
He's the best.
the Polish league is not so big, but what the World Cup? Yes, what the World Cup na show. With the World Cup in December, just some 6 months down the line, the biggest football competition on planet Earth, he's the man there, and he rose to the occasion.
Okay.
And game, no, yes, be a game and the tempo, the hard tackles, and everything. Me, as expected, I know the Inter be bem gidi mekano. So I think say Kevin De Bruyne will struggle in the midfield because Inter be populating midfield. Nipa be go on so here space. The game no went to me amo. You do have Kranoma game set kwa tranche and on share them pray gidi bia. Na game net team the mano. You need Bernardo Silva more close control in midfield. The K Kondugamo to do the job. General, Man City, Madrid says see a DP among Pep Guardiola and Nkwada no. Omo bajuma yi papa. Nya easy to win the treble. No, it's not easy.
Yeah.
And look at how they've done it. On their way, Omaka Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Omode Inter. Asoso. Na Champions League na BBB. Em say unya drew final no. Unji bida. Unya drew na obey. Udrew na obey ya. Denya obeji. I also think that I saw John Stone as an extraordinary player. City midfield in general, he basically was the driving force. I mean, they are the confidence and all that. But I think so more mood rated Jack Grealish gidi no one sorry beam. Will improve, but he's not there. A winger who cannot take on defenders. Many are cheating I'm catching that he said, what Jack Grealish? Ne pass bia bebechi. After the webinar chibofu. Bo bio binya bia the bebechi. Onana, indeed, on the day, SHS or your goalkeepers, Messi. Extremely skillful, both legs. You know, we've watched a Champions League game, but I think, say, Inter have a very good account of themselves. It's so unfortunate for the Italians. Say, in a season, Obeko Confederation, Obeko is saying, Champions League final, Mubenya rep, all the 3 European titles final. Now, Mud 0 and they
and they lost the under-20 World Cup final against Uruguay too. 4 finals.
4 finals for Italy. Under-20. Conference League, Europa League, Champions League. But the KBB shows Italian football is on the rise again. Sisikane say Roma, no more talk as if only bia. They will get back to the top. The unfortunate thing here, the Juventus must say, or motivate to more points. No. Other than that, I was so disappointed with Lukaku. First of all, Obemono, you felt his presence. Born Obebo be power. My dream say, time not by no, influence near the game. But Omo chere football, but catch us a basis. Crossing if we left in bar, head left because by nature keep an enemy. But surprisingly, Lukaku free header and baby or the ball to and I think say and no near there but football it is what it is. Okay. It looks like na Man City there because over head the ball no crack on us Lukaku. Born to be na bupu. So it is for them. And Yamo Mabaso, treble winning Man City side, investment, consistency, proper recruitment and all that. And
given $900 million US. I will have won the UEFA Champions League for 4 consecutive times. I'm talisman anyway ever. He's now come to Mourinho's level.
Was it they giving there?
$900 million. So within that period.
Pep Guardiola. It's more than that too.
Okay.
It's 1.2.
Okay. Figure there 900 million.
But we're checking out this day.
I will have won the UEFA Champions League for 4 consecutive times.
We're checking out this day.
Talisman anyway ever.
License chronic.
Talisman. Only this season, how many has Chelsea spent?
No, he's not talking about what Chelsea has spent this season. He's talking about the amount of money spent under Pep Guardiola at City.
And I make her say, we're checking out this season.
Saying that Chelsea has said.
Yeah. Now this season, saying under one coach.
Saying that Chelsea
has spent 600.
600 and got 300.
Yes.
Are we saying
no? Pep Guardiola is 1.2.
Odugo used Chelsea example, but what
I'm
can the coaches giving a lot of sikati away, on bet to perform.
General I have a screenshot here. No, it's an example. Someone also City penny sky was spending on Deka. What I'm saying is that Sikane alone is not enough.
Chelsea they don't go be a bomb say I did country I must spend 600 million Ubieka. Another example there.
David Tema say, Master say Sikane is not enough.
That's true.
So Chelsea spend it. First, almost spend I think 300 or so. Scan almost spend it. Say not Thomas Tuchel. Deliver kiyanyi ya na nkɔfo adwene sɛ watena hɔ akyɛ ɛyɛ ɔmmɔden bɔ na bɛma watena hɔ akyɛ if you are doing the right things is the reason more will be added to you until let's give it to Guardiola and go and check Premier League almost spending in recent times Man City toss be 6 or something in the last 2 seasons or so proper recruitment obi obeji scaron Tony Guardiola dey back ko akyerɛ ne sɛ obetuma akyerɛ player opɛ no akoton dey aba no de na ba be adwuma in recent time they are even selling. Who check it this season? Teams are net season about the way net spend. I think City is around 11th position or so. Okay. Let's give it to Omar. Let them enjoy. They've done very well.
Okay. Yantua, so who deserves the Ballon d'Or? Say Ellen Haaland deserve there and why? And the cable not offer we buy him.
Do you know? To see how there is a mess now in a better position than all of them. Vinicius only won 1 cup. In the Champions League he played. But where it matters most of Van Shea, in the last minute City played in the final. Kevin De Bruyne clearly was knocking at the doors. But from semi-final, Eddie Babi, he won the man of the match against Madrid. But everybody who watched the game clearly shows he now deserves, in my opinion. Okay. Now no game your boy is will be anywhere. And these were the players clearly knocking at the doors. Mbappe World Cup, top scorer in France, Champions League, baby a stage in here and you know, on us went to me. Messi in a better position now. Almost on off for a very long time. Not the best in the European competition. In America, the young games sleeping count next season for us to decide.
But I think Ballon d'Or no. Sad time we are no mobile. Say league calendar no. No model. Inti this year general this year very difficult. Omo performing well power club level no man can walk. Benzema did well. Erling Haaland has done very well.
So this season, Benzema.
Make season.
This season, Benzema free.
Okay. What the man fan is one World Cup and we on Kwabe Conchain. But general, Erling Haaland, what they need to do Messi inquire. Let's even take the 2. Messi the World Cup and maybe the French League and Champions League, you know, my party, you know, French League and Shadan Koyi. But to win the Premier League and set the record 36 goals in 38 league competition and also win the goal king in the Champions League and winning it. We're winning Champions League, we're winning FA Cup, we're winning Premier League. In Premier League he's the top scorer, in the Champions League he's the top scorer. For me, if he doesn't play well in even the last 3 matches, that is not enough to say he's not meriting it. All right. I will go in for Erling Haaland. Okay. Messi, it was only the World Cup. The rest, he's been an average performer to the extent that the performance no man good enough to stay in Europe.
Now people are shifting to spending. Okay. Manchester United have spent more than Man City since Fergie left, and yet have won nothing significant. That's true. Haaland broke goal scoring record in EPL in his first season. He's a top scorer in the Champions League, and the KERM is now judging Haaland with 2 matches in Champions League, and he is clearly anti-Man City.
Hey,
Kofi Edifri Kaswa Accra. Moving to again.
Obomi this am anti.
Yes, also the whole can say na gwen ye no.
Tell me Man City.
Oh, this is only work again.
Me Man City.
Yes. Chiriwabu koko.
All
right. Dear Kwesi Kwati, now that dust are settled and we've seen the genius handiworks of Guardiola, Inter clearly played well to my surprise, but the genius had other answers with the Stones master stroke in midfield. What kind of coach is this? Transforming centre-backs to midfielders and turning the likes of traditional right-backs such as Philip Lahm and Joshua Kimmich into midfielders. I learned Opana has bought Hussein Ora to Roma, liking his Pep signing impactful players, and their end-of-season results attest for themselves. God bless Pep Guardiola. God bless all Pep Guardiola fans globally. Those who are crying over the City expenditure should brace themselves for West. For the West, as City are primed to earn close to 300 million for winning the treble. Imagine that. Just imagine that. McCarthy and a DW and so every Kuchim or Bayern Kakrano. See.
And the team now to pay team for it is Anna Makati. I need him yet.
Okay. Opaki, Moiko, Moiko, many videos be Man City supporters are those, a dozen. Almost rain or Man City.
Basa ye omunina
Pep Guardiola.
All of a sudden, Man City supporters baby.
Sana bought here.
Basa ye omunina
What's checking here? Para baby Chelsea.
Sassas new generation. Sana bought here.
I'm telling you so. But checking here, Chelsea for the young gotta go.
The don't I Basa for.
That's not.
General for the records. Since Pep Guardiola joined the Premier League, net spent Man United in the lead 902 million. Second, Chelsea 830 million. Man City third 667 million. Then Arsenal in that order. West Ham and the third was into Papa Noya the Mfana Basoboma.
Among also ball Lukaku cheaper. La Paz and we free Sergio Lukaku to stop playing football. He did this in the Inter Sevilla game, and he's done same to City in the City finals. Chelsea got and Ejma La Paz and we and so the Chelsea got and also Lukaku is disappointing.
Oh, you know that is obvious.
Sahara and Subatie.
No, you know that is
obvious.
One example too.
Ontumi ma bibia say.
Now me catch Andy say that occasion said Njeku ninya those chances na.
Yeah.
Kabon na Kasai. Seriously, Lukaku enya all the experience, everything, but he's not living up to the base.
He's not up there.
Okay.
He's not up there.
Okay.
National team no na Sano
yeah.
Obenya easy game bi no aboatro ni dingi big match occasion on fanyi ni di no. Na Daniel Asemfo.
Okay.
They also abandoned back to Chelsea. I'm praying to
put they won't be believe the Franco. The Marco David. The Marco Diana or Premier now then who can.
But then in the head and the pen.
The head and they say it was easy to score than to miss.
I don't know.
We don't blame
Okay.
The return of King Luka to the bridge.
Okay.
The return of King Luka to the bridge.
No,
Steven
Zhang saw money Chelsea Bekasa. Now Branty and Aka.
They say the Inter for you. Go from Lukaku.
Paulo Di Can is so head and our Pem Taylor. Simeone is like to bench.
Some people who are Mbaka Munkan Lukaku didn't hear. I remember I could say.
Champions League. Lukaku number 9, Maguire number 5.
Yeah, good morning. I think Haaland deserves it. William Afokwa. Anyway, player. I say Infama Ellen Haaland. Ubia can say Haaland. Okay. Yeah, the money better to us after we know Obako Man City.
General, I think yeah, the amount interlude game near Niamey. One, minim key man and no creator the man team no. Says player of Fabwa and Niamey who in the final third at the man in Milan no. Minim so be betting about a DB the you're not creating enough. Yes, you're born Mabaso because we to be control Man City and Yamana man for expecting and yes, and a coso. You see about Boma. But who was the main creator? Sir Franco narrow ball, Bernardo Silva Dean, Sir Ojoba on the close control to me down home in tight spaces or picket pockets and receive balls from John Stones. Why not the chief creative hub at the Man Milan team? No, Obian will be to 2. They also lost the final due to the striker position. And the Pami and some mobile bowling, none of them are effective. Lautaro Martinez, Lukaku, and the agent Zeko. None of them. So, general, fine, I need your drew. But a near my draw by winning. Inter close to Haaland, close to Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne, the refimu, Ezra Bernardo Silva so tight, Gundogan out. Yet they found a means go free Gundogan. That is the essence of a good manager. Or close to Bia, but there's one avenue I'll go to be free, and that is Adia Inter Milan. On the Ballon d'Or, no, General Sokaya EPL no day, a provided Ballon d'Or winner Cho. Suarez in the season and it's surreal. One team for Liverpool and didn't man coach Ballon d'Or no. Salah at some point Asher goes be brave. We thought say we're the best player within the Premiership. Yet 20 for Premiership now coach the Ballon d'Or no. Until 2008, over coach Jacko to Ronaldo, but check Manchester United season that year because so much the Champions League no. And then they push Ronaldo man and that is the last player. So yeah, not the other EPL record I will be breaking in and enough. Ballon d'Or, you need to do a lot, and this is the World Cup here. Popularity makes taking a very, very big claim. Messi, any Haaland, General, I'm telling you, voters in become one start. On because straight, I can control Messi. Haaland starts in a record, everything he did, a cup Premiership. When you're enough, and I'll be going for Messi. Yes.
My boss is saying Haaland's style of play doesn't win Ballon d'Or, but sir, if it's the style of play alone, then Neymar will have won the Ballon d'Or instead of Benzema. Okay, the Obisude Abba. No.
Style of play.
Okay. Yeah, share other stories. We shouldn't shift the debate. We're talking about a manager. We're talking about a manager. Pep has spent 1.2 billion. Kaswa Kojo Oku. Minti message nasi. Yeah.
Nipa na okan say Pep has spending. So Franco was talking about a team, whilst the person was talking about a spending of a coach.
Yeah.
Okay. So Franco starts not the man. Or come Man United sika or must spend it since Pep Guardiola buy. And Nipa ni message not the bar first. A spending of a coach. Yeah. So a spending of one coach is just like you compare Pep spending and a club spending. Both tenor at Liverpool and Manchester City. But Franco was comparing a team spending to Pep Guardiola spending. And then Nipa said, let's not shift the posts.
But the bottom line is that Uka Pep spending Upa saw a comparison. To me, this all the period. If we Sabri, we be him Sabri. So you have Pep there. This a coach be on a Pep at the same time. I say within that period, but if you are looking at the Premier League, Sebi coaching or spending on spending Fancon if you are spending for the team Man City. So what you call Pep Guardiola spend is the same as a Man City spend.
Okay.
Into say for Man City spend, near Man United spend, for Chelsea spend within a certain period, it is comparable. It may compare.
Lukaku must be investigated seriously. The guy took something from Man City. He's a sellout. Haaland deserves the Ballon d'Or. No two ways about that. Cosby, Dansuman, and anyway, and so Abreye. Yenshare other stories kakra na fi. Andy, he been a person san kobium.
You know, they know why just transfers need GC numbers na American, but unana the end they say what na higher transfers. I want to know I say you are transfer na we. Interview. The wrong good enough. It's a good enough Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And our Pemendi, Lukaku, and good welling back. And then I could Kakraka.
Bet me the Mendia come on.
But you know,
Maji, Unana, no more per 100
100 million. Player now no worth around 60, 55, 60 million. You have 100 million.
Now, money interfere did the Zubiani.
But you know, I am one saying Nipa be surprised about the exploit of Funana in the finals.
Yeah.
I am one. What keep Africa Cameroon no good as any news. The footwork. He's a La Masia Ayas graduate. Combined in the person can the level of confidence when I know you World Cup na Rigobert compare. They know in the second half time that is him. Super goalkeeper. Or issues with discipline, but for the quality. Until the last time I can Edison me, I said no, I'm struggling, but eventually I went to
lacks in discipline. I'm African, we know in discipline. I don't want to go Europe.
No, you know we Inter one of the games. Only Lukaku for one of the
so no manager.
Oh, there be any manager.
That's what one manager they want to.
Okay, you know now okay say.
Yes.
Okay, and they agree.
Muntari never had issue with anybody in the European career.
African,
and they agree. Say how they are now tough.
Muntari on yellow red card be in Jessica share referee.
Also was a referee.
Okay.
Say via. Ebia ya to the Pep Guardiola.
Bia oni no nyanta. Ombati o.
But you know any more so the status of coaches omo e coach omo Europe no.
Important.
Your mom beto omo ya no mo ye light my players no be brave.
Obisu be ka say omo mo koto omo no mo ye professional omo no mo dili professional.
It's not Milo a light.
Oba say na say who dig say hunu kire na.
Milo no a light.
20.
No Black Stars.
The last one.
South Africa 2010.
2010.
And
compared to who?
No, I say European coaches.
No, you know,
who do compare African coaches there? They ma boys now. And I will know me a light. Let me use as a Milo, no a light.
No, a light compared to
but Milo was tough.
You are comparing Milo to Sule.
Yeah.
Sule, Stephen Appiah. In that team, her coaches are not my coach. Stephen Appiah, boy, you be my boy in town. Milo on the level near here. Cyprus on one level away. You know. Obi Oha only through baby, but will stay within the lane and he deal with players professionally. But you know, hey, if you play you be or the region vaneba, coach you cry be or that ye debut. Over that could fit players.
There's a coach is a 2 or year.
Me buy and I may catch as a Franco say the Pep Guardiola born a call defense or no bunko to that fem. Your coach is not in your mouth and your home.
What you want to do?
You know, you want to do.
Yeah.
And you want to demand one out in your food, you know.
Yeah.
Because pressure that was no support speak so much money. Also why any team sheet to crowd. All the supporters now but what we need game no almost almost anti say. Some we match no. Born on boy in your face.
Coaches bro.
Omo bre papa. Pep. Lataro TC Munan and one. Okay Vinicius never and you know there.
Unu know you.
David. You know,
onim do oye.
Asem na wi ha de onim say ahye
wi. Mas asan cambio. I wish they
can. After the game we who do oye nyina.
Okofia you know the pressure itself. Into team mpanin for years. I had any born your day 2000, 2005, 3000 mpia coaches ne ka. Na omo bre. You know, omo bre o.
You know we mo bebre no. Changes near the final one.
Yes.
Omo big guys na go actually no. Because bebre mu jira we say dem man fan crowd we confused. Into most of them either some be consulting omo guys na go actually no. Ko help Guardiola ni pe egu na chi easy.
Yeah.
Against Man United. On an assistant the jina be chair pa and obi changes no. And you know let's not forget.
We don't know we we na players no omuntiu. Na o kasakura players no omuntiu.
Your players bro mo say
o for mekano ha
mo say gba be ma 4-4-2
o say bench o ka no num dey go for bench
Rango self for no can
disagree
disagree for second for about Champions League and go final
we have football principle of the field
that you know omo de you know omo ye marking na ya hu shape no
yes
shape na anya adwuma be you free mo wa ma shape na anya adwuma
you know a true
we omo chere zones at training zone you how kra bi oni
kwa so ko and your friend tactical and discipline no
born omo team barrier for Kevin De Bruyne Rodri for we wow be miss piece no be betri clearly you use who shape no omo bobo da who she team shape no say 4-4-2 say 3-5-2 omo keep push shape no say whether defending or attacking clearly who shape no. And you know, bro, ni say tactics. What's in Ejuma? From NS happen.
General, John Stones roll ya boy. John Stones.
So for why they also we drew park and so. A lot of sand man here.
Yeah, yenso born na ehwe no. Yenso hu say Same Kofo asem na o kan de ye hu no nim sa.
Unto nada.
Enyam nto na life.
O se sil ni ba ko no
Morino ato ne na.
We know
what to the name.
Baby, I'm a bobo, son. No,
one in born out.
I know I'm more to call him.
General Boko here as a bonny. Then what's over challenge? I could challenge you be a boy with a Champions League
4-4-2 no. And one for say Diamond, Christmas formation, chapter shop. Packing the bus.
Catanasio. Want me go use I
so here. Do you know more to omo born the won te Ghana say enim.
unto Ghana. Oh, Bobby.
Good. And I may say,
I'm gonna son of Mickey Abedina Hall.
Bonnie different from coach no. Maradona mu nyina ba out no coach no mu hunu so. Marco van Basten mo ba out mu hunu so. Fa Maradona bo na all boy, Pele bo all boy. Messi mu nyina. Messi mu bo so mo ma me coaches. You the art of coaching and your principles of play and also honomo. What the way you adwuma doesn't mean so between the way you adwuma.
Who coach? You know already different there.
General.
Yeah.
John Stones bo we na anim.
Me nka say coaching faso ni so and I say the bid of person the
man go buy say say ball no a diamond formation 4-4-2 4-1-4-1 4-2-3-1 4-3-3 pack no do so
you too fra
or the person say e ya adwuma so dey no coaching asem
ya hwe
I dey know who say
ya hwe be misinterpret something
one kasa nya adwuma
na dwe utie ni import no pa na a quality of player no ne no or say formation ya de say we win no game they do baby a formation ya de no or say enya adwuma mo amugina park no so de mo ye no park no so pa
na Ghana game be ya na so
Nigeria
mo pe date na mo ko yi asem
I think it was 22nd March 22nd March
mo nya na me pe exactly what you say
okay you know
Isle go na Jody we free ba Accra mo ma hwe Morino Saudi Arabia
so ko oh jana the Morino on zero
Al Hilal Saudi montie
na yate na jina say Saudi dey ba ya che
na
Morino ko dey no okwa
Jose Betimako
sa
Betimako Opiskapa
o we dey oye
okay
Opiskapa
onwie yo
so what kind of possibility of him joining Jose Mourinho will stay
onwie
okay Man City team way is it not possible so mbeti ma ja toaso is it not possible
it is possible
baby how many level no any quality no
it is possible but teams will be back next year
what the Pep Guardiola catch Real Madrid no
yeah
ozi o 12 mo no
also 12
obi wo 14 or 1 or 12
also waji one nti aka 13
is aiming higher you know possibly they can defend it because what's the idea Champions League ogia oye onyema year the following season ultimate papa
yeah
but teams will be back next season United will be back Barcelona will be back Madrid will be back Bayern Munich will be back Liverpool will be back so all these teams are in a good season in the Champions League Liverpool ankoye Bayern Munich ajiegu Barcelona bobo but those teams will invest and they will be back but still
they real there yeah they want some kind of edge
there
say real
na team is Franco you both
because Real Madrid one here
Benzema changes more
replacing Benzema you see Vinicius now here can only Benzema partnership has been super and it's worked
okay
now Benzema is out. It is not easy to say that Madrid will be stronger next season.
Okay.
When Benzema is
I'm only analyzing.
But what I'm saying is that it is not easy to say that Madrid will be stronger next season. Especially Benzema is out. You are not too sure Modric and Kroos pay your age in the baby Edruno next season. Unless a better performance. It's Real Madrid a one teamer on project, you know, a BB. Meji Barcelona project next season. I'm be improve than Madrid. My dream said Barcelona is more likely to improve next season. Yes, Omar failure Europe 2 years, but the coach has probably had some experience. They are now stabilizing their team. It will be good for Barcelona. Send Messi Ama. Let's be very honest.
Okay.
No more France in this animal, but Messi ba Amano. Ebe boa Barcelona. Concentrating on your project. Barca looks more likely to be stronger than Barca of this season as compared to Madrid. That's my opinion. And it answer your question, say, and here Man City betima dominating.
Yes.
European game
For some time.
even to the next season. You are sure of a semi-final finish as we speak now.
But we are speaking the same language.
I've not disagreed with you, but probably never be come. Me, baby, I'm disagreeing with you to say Madrid will be back. No, Madrid, and you're careful.
Okay.
Madrid.
I trust that you are doing well by God's grace. Please, why are you all overlooking John Stone? He's performed consistently and effectively the whole season. If you add all competitions, then he stands taller than anyone else for the Ballon d'Or.
Why?
John Stone.
Why John Stone?
What's some kind of days?
Why did we buy it? Okay.
But you see, the Nipane cannot.
Yeah.
Who had John Stones at the World Cup? England, fine, but World Cup on Wabubi. and Waberjit the training. And Ninjas is a key performer throughout.
Okay.
By the end of the day, they kakra.
For defender.
Especially defender.
We are not even talking about Bernardo Silva.
John Stones.
Okay.
John Stones will break Accra.
East Legon, Accra. Kofi, Joe, anyway, but I really love your sports show. Marijata guy is very wonderful. Andy is a master class. Sir Franco Naro, a genius. And my main man, the Muslim guy, Awal Mohammed. I can't miss the sports show. Wallahi. Okay. Joe, anyway, free Legon, Accra. And so, Brian. Opaki, congratulations. Only Honorable Kojoba Ajiman. Mamo Trinkwa. Hey, Opaki. Man City supporters all of a sudden, my Dawson assistant move from here. Disgruntled Arsenal and Chelsea fans, as is your winner, go Man City. Monka ho.